Hello everybody, my name's ActionPacked. I am back here today showing you guys another Black Ops 3 Zombies tutorial on the map Shadows of Evil. So if you guys are wondering how to pack a punch or get the achievement called the beginning of the end, then this is the guide for you. Now I decided to make this guide kind of like two guides in one because the achievement and trophy I just detailed goes right along with how to pack a punch. This is a pretty in-depth guide if you guys are looking for tips and a kind of slow-paced walkthrough. This is definitely what you want to watch, and I kind of go along throughout this video and commentate over exactly what I'm doing so you understand 100% what is going on here in the gameplay. I want to ensure that you guys exactly know what you're doing when you get out of this video, and you guys may want to actually rewatch certain segments of this video to kind of memorize exactly how to do certain tasks. But anyways, I'm going to detail that as I go through the video. So I'm going to get started here, spawning in, and you can see a couple of the HUD items are appearing on the screen. I'm going to detail that blue icon in the bottom left here in just a moment. You see that little purple flame thing in the left? I'm going to detail that as well. But these boxes here, you can actually break these open with the beast mode you can enter in by going up to these little stands and clicking the action button. So while you're in this, you can see here on the screen you can grapple, fire electricity, and melee. I actually just meleeed there to open that box, and right when you go back into the human mode of the game, you can actually go up to it, click the action button, and grab it. So there's a total of 5 of these that you can get. Starting on part 2 now, you can see that I'm still in the spawn. I'm working my way towards the junction area, the kind of center of the map. You have this crane here, which I'm going to use as a reference a good few times, and that switch I just pointed at, that is what you're going to want to hit with the electricity with your left trigger on your controller while you're in beast mode. You're going to see me do that right now as kind of a little demonstration, and then right after that I'm going to speed up the gameplay to save some time. So here we go. I hit it, it moves over, it's about to drop the box down, it'll break open for you, you don't even have to hit it, and there it is. So now I'm going back into human mode, I'm going over there to grab it, and here I am grabbing it. So that's part 2, and we have 3 more to go. Getting started here with the next one, we have the Canal District cop badge that we have to grab. So you just break left of where you were just at. If you go right outside the spawn, break left, go over the bridge, and then break right, go beast mode, go in the exact kind of route I'm doing, hit all the things that I'm hitting. So that's a melee, another melee, and then right here you're going to use the left trigger, shoot some electricity at the switch, and that's going to actually open up the kind of the bars that are kind of protecting the cop badge and where it's at. You'll see what I mean here in a second. There's no longer any bars there, and you're able to access it. So when I was playing this and doing some trial and error myself, I wasn't able to grab it after kind of meleeing it and breaking the box because there were bars in the way. That switch that you just shot electricity at was kind of removing those bars so that you could grab it. So that's what that was all about. And that middle thing that we hit was actually opening up a portal that we're going to use later to do the pack-a-punch. So make sure you hit all 3 of these things. Remember, it's a melee, and then it's a left trigger to shoot the electricity at the switch. As for part 4, you can see here I'm in the junction of the map just outside the spawn. I took a right, and now I'm looking at the Waterfront District. I open the door and I go to the left a little bit to turn into the beast, and then from here you just follow my lead. And something just to keep note of again is the right trigger is the grappling. So right here I'm about to grapple up here. I just hold the trigger, pulls me up, I let go, and now I'm about to click my right analog stick to melee that box down there. So at this point, all you have to do is just turn back into a human, you run over there, grab the part, and there you go, you have the part 4 weight belt. Finally, getting into our last part here, you can see that I'm in the junction again, coming from the direction of the spawn, and as you're coming out, you want to go around the crane and go to the Footlight District. You can see I open up the door here. Pretty much from here on out, you just want to do monkey see, monkey do exactly as I do, besides right here, where is kind of where I mess up a little bit. I thought I could grapple from that far, but I couldn't. But yeah, just go around the building a little bit and you should be able to grapple, and then you just turn around and you jump onto that ledge right there. So that's all you have to do for this part. You just knock it down right here, and then you turn into the human as you usually do and grab the part, and then you have all 5 pieces. From here, all you want to do is do the rituals. You can do them in any order that you want. I decided to do it at the theater area first, and I recommend getting a decent weapon and maybe doing this towards the end of a round so you don't have to really deal with the zombies, but more so the keepers. If you guys don't know what the keepers are, they're those kind of demonic things chasing me right now, but Yeah, so let's get right into it. You can see here I'm back at a reference point right outside the spawn. You're going to go behind the crane yet again, go to the Footlight District, but this time you're not going to turn into a beast just yet. You're going to go all the way back to the very back of the Footlight District. And now right here, right about here, there we go, you're going to turn into the beast. You're going to jump up here, or grapple rather, and then you're going to fall down, and then you're going to hit the left trigger to do the zap thing again, turn back into a human, and now you'll have this particular door open. Previously it was not open. You can check in your game if you want to, but it wasn't open, and now it is, and now you can do the ritual. So what's going to happen here, you're going to have a bunch of these demonic keepers, whatever you want to call them, spawning in. You're just going to go ahead, kill them as they come at you. And I think I had zombies spawning in too, so I was shooting them. Yeah, you can see me doing that right here. But anyways, at the very end, I go up on the stage and you get this gate worm, which you're going to have to get a total of 4 of them, and then we can move on to pack-a-punching just after that. For the second ritual, you can see I'm heading towards the waterfront. I'm going to go all the way down by the docks and open up a door, and how I'm going to do so is go back into the beast mode. And this footage is a little bit skewed because I don't go right to where I can activate beast mode. I kind of loop all the way around the building because I was looking for some stuff. But regardless, I turn into the beast, I go all the way down to the bottom of the docks, and I open up the door. And really, that's all that's really that difficult about it. As long as you have some perks on you, you got a decent weapon, all the rest of this part of the ritual should be fine. And I'll explain what the kind of next semi-difficult thing might be for you. But you can see here I'm just shooting these keepers again, and now I'm going to go on the stage, collect my worm, and just after that we're going to have a 3-headed boss spawn in with a bunch of like meatballs. I don't know what to call them, they just look like a bunch of rolling meatballs, but anyways, this would be semi-difficult if zombies were spawning in and if I didn't have the perks I did as well as the gun I had. So just make sure that you guys are really set to do some of these rituals because not all of them are going to be very easy. For this third ritual, you're going to want to come to almost the very back of the Canal District area, and you're going to see here that I kind of move around in circles a few times. If you want to, just pause the screen, match it up with your game, and get to the right area. And right here I'm having a bit of trouble, but eventually I find the ledge to jump onto or grapple to. And of course, yet again, just follow my lead. I fall off the balcony, go back here, I go down the stairs, and then there's going to be a switch that you have to click the left trigger on. That is going to bring down a staircase so that when you're a human you can walk up it or run up it. Of course, your preference. And then you go back here, go up the stairs, and bam! You are in the ritual room. And of course, this is the same as the past 2 rituals. You're just going to kill all the keepers yet again, and then after that collect your worm, and then we're going to move on to the next one. Alrighty, so for the final ritual, you're going to want to come back to the spawn, turn into the beast, and then go just a little bit outside the spawn, use your grappling, get to where I'm at here, and just follow as I am doing. So I'm just going to go through Nero's room here. I'm going to go outside of there, pass up all of this stuff you're about to see. I'm going to get to another staircase. I'm going to see another switch. I'm going to use my left trigger, shoot a few times at that switch, and make sure that it's fully electrified. Open up some stairs for my human character, and of course, once I get back to human form, I just run up those stairs. You can see here I'm just kind of looking around for some Easter eggy type stuff, and you know, that's just kind of what I do when I'm in new areas. But you can see here I started the ritual back up. You're just going to do your average thing where you do the rinse and repeat, and then you're going to go ahead and get your worm, and guess what? Now you got your trophy or your achievement if you're on Xbox, the beginning of the end. So this is awesome, and yet again, I gotta really stress this to you guys. Make sure you have perks while you're doing this. Definitely Juggernog, and if you're really going for longevity, make sure you have the Quick Revive perk as well. Because, sometimes you're gonna get some bosses spawning in there. And now for the last portion of the video, what you guys are going to want to do is go towards the Canal District, go in the canal itself, kind of where we were at earlier when we were in beast mode, kind of, activating all these different things, and then we became a human, and we grabbed the cop badge or whatever. So you're going to go back there, you're going to activate the portal, go through it, and then you're going to kill some keepers that are here in this kind of secret area, and then when you go near this wall, it's going to explode. Pretty interesting stuff. But anyways, once you got a moment, just go in there, and then right when you're in there, just go ahead and slap down some of these worms in these holsters. It's on the left and right sides of this kind of balcony that you're on. Very simple stuff, but once you do both of those, you're going to see walls that are created on each side of the room. They're going to kind of fill up those areas that were previously not filled with rock or even a wall. What you can do with these walls is actually run on them. It's crazy. I didn't think we were going to have any wall running in zombies, but hey, there you go. So anyways, once you do that, by the way, you don't need anything extra to wall run. It's just the wall itself. So once you wall run over there, go over here, put the worms down, and you'll be good to actually start the ritual in this room right here. So once you start the ritual, you just do your thing as you usually would, and once you begin to finish up with killing the keepers and getting through the little ritual, if you will, then after that you're going to see the Shadow Man say a few words. He'll be floating in the distance a little bit. From that point on, you can just run on the wall and then go to the Pack-a-Punch, which is that kind of blue portal looking thing. You'll have a squid arm that comes out, pulls your weapon in, and then pushes it out, and then you can grab it, and bam, there you go. You have a Pack-a-Punched upgraded weapon. Absolutely sweet. So this is very exciting stuff. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Did it work for you? Did it not work for you? If you have any questions or you have any feedback, please leave it down there. And also, by the way, if you guys want to check out some of my other content, I do a lot of content like this. If you guys want to see more Black Ops 3 Zombies guides and videos and news and live streams every single day at midnight, then be sure to check out the more info icon in the top right of your screen. Thank you guys for watching today, and I'll see you guys in the next one.